Welcome to episode number 9 of his Vinny J NHL 21 Be a Pro series, and today I'm playing my Vinny J Be a Pro series. Obviously, you don't need time to figure that out. Playoffs. We are starting the playoffs in season 1. I'm probably gonna be only doing it one season because I'm gonna ask for NHL 22 for Christmas. Obviously, in real life, NHL 22 is not even out yet, but usually that's what I do. I usually ask for the new NHL game at Christmas, so, but I'll definitely do at least one season. About to play the Islanders in the playoffs. He's on the Rangers, as you can see, because he has the Rangers jersey on. I mean, you can see him, he's right there. Yeah, it's a battle in New York, here in the first round. I'll show you the playoff picture, or the playoff tree, I guess, or whatever, before I start the episode. But before we start hopping into the game, before I do that, I'm an 83 overall, had 107 goals, 104 assists, 211 points. Did have 92 penalty minutes, which is a lot. Personality is cornerstone 1. I don't know what that means. Likability, well, brand, I have 765. MGR management, I guess that means 1,000, and then teammates 1,000. So at least I'm not like a Yasiel Puig or Manny Machado who's like a poison in the locker room. I also have 296,843 followers on, like, I don't know, Instagram or social media. I don't know if it's Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat, or Facebook, but I have 296,843 followers, or Vinny J does here in this game. My upstats is active, and well, he's doing pretty well. Yeah, he's doing pretty well. He's a center / right winger, so he can play center or at right wing. They have him at right wing. We had the best record points-wise in the NHL. The Islanders had the 17th best record points-wise in the NHL, and you're wondering, well, 18 in each conference, 16 teams, how are they 17th? How did they have the 17th best record in the NHL points-wise and made the playoffs? Well, I'll show you right now. And by the way, for the playoffs, for the episodes in this series and my Dallas Stars franchise series and my Austin Nuns Spencer franchise series, it'll be game 1 of every series and every elimination game or game 1 of every series and every elimination game for either team in every series. So that's what each episode will be, and each episode or each playoff game that I film will be its own episode. So like the next episode of a series will be the first elimination game for either team in the Rangers' first round series against the Islanders. So it doesn't matter if it's elimination game for us or the Islanders. And then obviously if it is, say, for us and we lose, then obviously that's probably well, if somehow we do get eliminated in the first round, which I don't think that's gonna happen. Well, I don't know what I would do after that then. If somehow we did lose in the first round or something, it depends on when we actually lose, because obviously we won't be losing in this episode, and who knows when the next episode of the series will be. Hopefully it's sooner than later, but say it's like in like 2 weeks, so it's say just October. Then, well, Christmas is, what, 2.5 months away, so then I'm going to be doing a new season. Well, if somehow I did lose in the first round, and say it's early October, and I say, dude, early October, and say like in late October or mid-October, I do the next episode after we lost against Islanders in the first round. Hopefully that doesn't happen. Hopefully I just didn't jinx us. But, so that does happen, then, well, then, say in early October, then maybe in mid-October or late October, I would start a new season. But I probably won't be able to finish it, though. I'd probably be, well, I don't know. It depends. I always have to play it by ear if I know to say we lost in the first round against the Islanders. I have to play it by ear if I'm going to do a new season, or start a new season, or end the series. But hopefully we did it all the way to the Stanley Cup and win the Stanley Cup. We had the best record in the National on daily points-wise, 65, 16, and 1. With 131 points, as the Rangers, Flyers, Penguins, and Islanders made it in the Metro Division. And then in the Atlantic Division, the Lightning, who won that division, made it, along with the Maple Leafs, the Sabres, and the Bruins. Lightning at 118 points, Maple Leafs at 109. And then in the Central Division, it's only 3 teams: Predators, Avalanche, Jets, And then in the Pacific Division, it's 5 teams. Golden Knights, Oilers, Ducks, Flames, and Sharks. And the Golden Knights won the Pacific, and the Predators won the Central. And then Western Conference, well, 1 seed is Vegas. It's the Golden Knights, the Oilers, the Ducks, the Flames, the Predators, the Sharks, the Avalanche, and the Jets. And in the Eastern Conference, it's the Rangers. It's the Lightning, the Maple Leafs, the Flyers, the Sabres, the Penguins, the Bruins, and the Islanders. The Islanders had 85 points along with the Hurricanes, but the Islanders have a tiebreaker, so the Islanders got the 8th seed in the Eastern Conference, and the Hurricanes, well, they didn't make the playoffs. So we did have the best record in the entire league. Lightning had 118 points at the 2nd best record in the NHL, so they're the team to beat. They're the team to beat. Here's the playoff tree. There's the team stats, player stats, and the playoff tree for the playoff stats. Obviously, no team has played a game yet. But like I said, I think in the last episode, then I said if you haven't seen it yet, there'll be a playlist of this entire series in the Top Brand Corner right up here. Now, in the Sky in the Top Brand Corner the playlist of the series should be in the Eye in the Sky. In the Top Brand Corner should be an icon that pops up at the beginning of the video. It's the Avalanche, the Jets. It's the Avalanche versus the Jets. It's the Predators versus the Flames. It's the Oilers versus the Ducks, and the Golden Knights versus the Sharks. And then in the Eastern Conference, it's the Flyers versus the Penguins, the Rangers versus the Islanders, the Maple Leafs versus the Sabres, and the Lightning versus the Bruins. So the winner of the Islanders and Rangers series will play the winner of the Flyers and Penguins series in the 2nd round of the 2021 Stanley Cup playoffs. Now let's get into Game 1 of the 1st round of the 2021 Stanley Cup playoffs. Islanders, Rangers at Madison Square Garden, the world's most famous arena. I think that's what they call it. I think that's what they call it. Because the reason why I know that is I've seen other people have said that, and I was watching The Chase, which is a game show on ABC that airs every Sunday at 9, 8 Central. That was one of the questions. What arena in the U.S. is called the world's most famous arena? And it's Madison Square Garden where the Rangers play. What's the world's most famous arena? See, Madison Square Garden is the world's most famous arena. And I already knew that because other people said it, and they said it on that game show, The Chase, which is on ABC at every Sunday, or it's a game show called The Chase with Mark the Beast LeBette. You might know who that is. He's like 6'6", 300 pounds. It's a game show, like I said. It's called The Chase. It's on ABC. It's on Sundays at 9, 8 Central. And that was the question: what's the world's most famous arena? And it's Madison Square Garden. Let's get into Game 1. Islanders, Rangers at Madison Square Garden, the world's most famous arena in New York City. Let's do it right now. And this Game 1, full game. Game 1 will just be a full game, and that'll be the only game in this episode. Like I said, the next episode will be the first elimination game for either team in this series, which should be, I think it should be Game 4, Game 5, or Game 6. So it'll be one of those 3 games. It'll be Game 4, Game 5, or Game 6. Obviously, guys, we'll find out in the next episode when I post that episode, which hopefully will be sooner than later. Let's get into Game 1. Normal uniforms, home and away. Let's do it. So style is traditional. The length is 5 minutes. The skill is rookie, which is the easiest difficulty here in NHL 21, and the on-ice trainer is beginner. Let's do it. Here we go. Battle of New York here in the 1st round. Let's watch the prediction. Oh no, let's watch the prediction. James Cybulski, round 1, game 1. Playoff debut for Vinny James. Let's watch the prediction. James Cybulski, round 1, game 1. You just said it. Fred Anderson's a goaltender for the Islanders. Pretty good as his career. He's 23, 22, and 0 with the 4 shutouts. Is that playoff shot? Yeah, I think that's career in the playoffs, but it's just certain it's 0, 1, and 0 in his career. That's not in his. I think there's a That's his career stats in the playoffs. That was Fred Anderson's career stats in the playoffs, and Shesterkin's career stats in the playoffs. As we're on your way here in round one, shot turned aside by Anderson. And shot hit the glove of Anderson. Here we go to number 8. And back to Vinny J. Scores! First career Stanley Cup playoff goal for Vinny J. About a minute into the hockey game. 1-0 Rangers here in game 1. 61 seconds into the hockey game. First Stanley Cup playoff goal. Or first career Stanley Cup playoff goal for Vinny J. As you can see, it was wide open to pass. Backhander. Blocker side. On Fred Anderson, 1-0 Islanders. And like I said, the stats that showed for Fred Anderson and Shesterkin were their career playoff stats. Which Fred Anderson's been in the playoffs a little more than Shesterkin. And good pass, score! Pow pow! 2 goals in 20 seconds. Bane, not pow pow. I don't know where that's from. But Panarin's first Stanley Cup playoff goal this year. He has done ones in the past. But Bane, 2 goals in 20 seconds, and the Rangers have a 2-0 lead. Not even 2 minutes into game 1. Let's keep it going. We got those quick goals, but let's not stop there. We need to keep the pressure on them. Got it, coach. I'll make sure we don't don't let up on them. And we don't. Up the pressure is the challenge or the promise or whatever. So Fred Anderson, like I said, I think he was what 23, 22, and 0, I think, with 4 shutouts, or 23, 22, and 1 with 4 shutouts, something like that. And Shesterkin, he was 0, 1, and 0 with no shutouts. So that means he only has 1 start in the playoffs. This is number 2 shot did save by Anderson. Anderson was 23, 22, and 0, or 23, 22, and 1 with 4 shutouts. He definitely had 4 shutouts, and he definitely had 23 wins, 22 losses, and he might have had 1 overtime loss. Maybe not, I don't know. But either way, he had a little more experience than Shesterkin, but obviously Anderson's like 40, isn't he? Shot did save. And Shesterkin's like mid-20s. And oh, here's a fight. Fight in the playoffs. Right off the bat. It's Pullett. Ryan Pullett. His helmet's off. Vinny J still has his helmet for now. Vinny J's number 7. Pullett's number 6. And I'm in the red. It's close. I'm out of energy, but maybe I did it. And it's close. And Pullett's energy was in the red, and there was a sliver left. My energy was out, and he barely wins. Like I said, his energy. So Barzal won the fight, but he had a sliver of energy left. I had none, so he won it by a hair. I never lost my helmet, but unfortunately I'll be sitting down for at least 5 minutes. Well, 5 minutes, and then 5-minute major for fighting. 2:30 into the hot games. 2-0 Rangers, but now 4-0 Rangers. Looks like Panarin another goal, and I'm not sure the other goal. 10:27 to go in the first period. 4-0 Rangers. Not even halfway through the first period yet. Shutout streak. Shesterkin has 2 games shutout streak. That's the regular season, apparently. Here we go, and that's a big hit by Vinny J. I lost a putt though. And if you do hear Barton, it's my puppy. I do have the door closed, but it's really high pitched. So if you do hear a little bit, hopefully if you do hear it's muffled. If you do hear any form, my apologies. I do have the door closed, but I can't do anything else. Here we go! Shot! To blocker save by Anderson. And here we go, another shot! Kind of bumped. As I'm not sure. Fred Anderson, I believe, is like 40. Or, if not 40, late 30s. And then Shesterkin, I think he's like late 20s or early 30s. Well, I think, like I said, Fred Anderson, it's now 4-0 Rangers, 4:05 remaining in the first period. 2 blocked shots for Mayfield. And Mayfield just lost the puck. Shot in the circle. Good save by Anderson. Here we go, dipping the me. It's poked around. And I got hit for the bad pass. Did it. Plus 50 points for, I think, Batcheck. Here we go, up ahead to bank pass. Here we go, my number 10. Back the other way, across the Panarin, and it's saved by Anderson. Another shot, glove, he got a piece of it to send it wide. To Vinny J to save. Juicy rebound, but Mayfield got it. Minute 40 remaining in the first period. 4-0 Rangers here in game 1. And shot did save by the right back, Shesterkin. And up ahead, suddenly that through, now a breakaway for Vinny J. Here in game 1, he scores! 5-0 Rangers, 48.5 the dollar in the first. Bring home the cup, I think that just said. That just said, setting it tonight, setting it in the playoffs. For Vinny J, and here comes the coach. Perfect, Vinny. Another goal means they're gonna be tough. Or they're going to be tough. What? Another goal means they're going to be tough to make a comeback. Do whatever I can to build our lead. So I have 2 goals. No assists, but I do have obviously 2 goals, which is 2 points. It's 5-0 Rangers, obviously. A- for offense, C for defense, and C+ for team play. I did my overall second intermission. This should be the first intermission, and it is. 5-0 Rangers after 20 minutes here in game 1. So before we get going, well, I got checked for out the pressure. Goals were 5-0 in favor of us. Shots were 19-7 in favor of us. Faceoffs were 8-7 in favor of us. Panarin had 2 goals and 2 assists, so it looks like Panarin and Vinny J both have 2 goals, and then Buchnevich, I might be botching that name, not the other one, and Jabinja has 2 assists, Fonts has 1, Trumba has 1, but Buchnevich, sorry if I'm botching that name, did the goal, and then Andrus Reitz and Falk have an assist, and then everyone after that, well, I don't think, like Andrus Reitz, who got 1 assist, has only played for 1 minute and 9 seconds. And everyone else, so, like D'Angelo, there's some players down here who haven't got a point, but they do have they have like a +1 for +/-, or they do have a +1 for +/-. How old is Craig Anderson? How old is Craig Anderson? Sorry, guys. My apologies. He's 40 years old. He was born on May 21st, 1981. How old is Shesterkin? I don't know. Not definitely not Sister Jean. She's 102 apparently. I think she's what with Loyal Chicago. Nora Shesterkin. He was 25, so we have the Islanders have a 40-year-old goaltender, and the Rangers have a 25-year-old goaltender. Shesterkin's 25 years old. He was born on December 30th, 1995. So Islanders goaltender is 40 years old, and the Rangers goaltender is 25 years old. So there's a 15-year difference. Obviously, you guys, you can do math. Obviously, you guys at home can do math. 40 minus 25 is 15. Here we go. Period number 2 here in game 1. That's Rangers Islanders or Islanders Rangers. 5-0 Rangers. Here we go. And that got blocked by 71. Here comes Vinny J, number 13. I want to be 7, but unfortunately I'm not 7 for some reason. Since someone else is 7. Or it's retired, but probably someone else is 7. Here we go, and that was a bad pass by me. Rally Town was waving here at MSG. Up ahead to Vinny J. And then Spullen, who won a fight against me earlier at glove saved by Anderson, but he can't secure it. And another shot was hit as it was kind of shoved right when I let it go, and it was a good, easy save for Anderson. He did throw it out, though. Got blocked off in the neutral zone to pass behind the bat. Here we go. There's a Vinicius. Good save by Anderson. 15:57 to go in the period. Looks like I'm only on the bench because he said I had to go to the bench. And it looks like New York's changing their goaltender. That's weird. Why right now? Because it's like you usually see that after another goal, but like why is it now? I don't know. Here we go. Here's Panarin. He scores. Hat-trick goal for Panarin. A playoff hat-trick, obviously, and it's 6-0 Rangers. There's the hats, as you can see. I saw some hats. I'm not sure if you were able to, but third tonight, third of the playoffs, because obviously it's the first playoff game for the Rangers and the Islanders. 6-0 Rangers now here in the second. Vinny, we're in control. Don't let your foot off the pedal, but let's not get too fancy. The last thing we need is for them to get back in this game. Got it, coach. Protect the lead now. That's the challenge. I have I had a, up the pressure, or continue the pressure, dot that one, and now protect the lead, which is not necessarily scoring a goal. Here we go, 11:51 to go in the second, 6-0 Rangers. Panarin assisted by Zibanejad and Fox. I didn't assist or anything on that. Here's Bailey, here's Barzal, and it's save, rebound, stopped by Shesterkin. I called for the pass, he passed it out to me. And obviously didn't cost us. Here's Panarin, there's Zibanejad, and they score! I believe it was Panarin after the puck was loose to the goaltender's right. It is Panarin, number 4 for him. As you can see, it was loose. Zibanejad and Panarin were there. Panarin backhands the puck into the back of the net. 7-0 Rangers. As we're up by a touchdown, as we're just shy of the halfway point here at MSG. Assisted by Zibanejad and me. So I did assist on that. Second assist. Here we go. That got intercepted. And that's a debate pass. I'm onside. Here's Pond. I just got around him. Hey, I score. Hat-trick for me now. As Panarin has a hat-trick, he has 4 goals now. I have a hat-trick, which is 3 goals. First career playoff hat-trick for Vinny J. And the Rangers lead by 8. Number 3 on the game. First career playoff hat-trick for Vinny J. And the Rangers lead 8-0. Looks like now Coach is going to come over. Press the snapshot of the barrier. Thanks, Coach. Pretty good. Pretty good, boys. Yes, this is a school night, by the way. This is Monday night. Got my homework done. I said 5 pages of New Testament, or Bible, or whatever you want to call it. And then I had to study and world history for my test tomorrow, which I made a 94 on the self-test, which is like the pre-test. Now I have my real test tomorrow, which will actually like have to make the 80 or above. And that's the grade of that test I don't take tomorrow is the one that's going to go in my teacher's books. And that is Drider now, so they did change the goaltenders. Well, that's what James Sabalski did, but that's what James Sabalski said, but they did. So it's Drider now. Here's Pullet or Polot or whatever. I think it's Pullet because it's PU. Here we go, and here's Letty now up ahead to Barzal, and here he comes. It's saved by Shesterkin. We have the puck. Here's 26 up to 93, who is Zibanejad. I don't think he has a goal yet here in the game. Up to me! That got poached by Drider, and he covers the 7:57 remaining. And 2:34 remaining, still 8-0 Rangers. And I'm out now. Here's Komarov, I believe that's his name. Up the head to Belevery. I don't know, I might be botching it. That Clutterbuck, he was at the blue line. It was like a weird pass. It did to him, and I just turned that over. Here's Hickory. He's retreating, though. Up ahead to Komarov. Up ahead to Clutterbuck. I got plus 50 points for a back check. And, I just killed him, but also then I fell down. That was a body check. I did save my Shesterkin, or it might not have been a save. Here's Boychuk. It's seconds of Shesterkin with a huge save with 4 seconds left. You wait up 4.8 to go. And that's a tie-up, picked up by Panarin, and that is the end of the second period. 8-0 Rangers after 40 minutes here at MSG. So it was up the pressure, check. Protect the lead, check. Panarin has 4 goals and 2 assists, 9 shots, and a +8 for plus-minus. So he's been on the he's been on the ice for all 8 goals. He has 9 shots. So Benj only has 1, but he has 5 assists, and he also has a +8. I'm only a +6 because those 2 goals that were scored when I was in the box for fighting. But I have 3 goals, 1 assist, 4 points. So the big boys, which the big boys are the first line for the Rangers, Zibanejad, Panarin, and myself, Vinny J. We are combined for 15 points. I have 4, Zibanejad has 5, Panarin has 6, and out of the 8 goals, I have 3, Panarin has 4, and that Bunchvit, or whatever his name is, has the other one. I have 11 shots, a +6 for plus-minus. So, yeah, let's do it. I scored him 3-0 in that period. We outshot him 18-12 Face-offs were actually 10-4 in favor of the Islanders, but obviously they're on 8-0. Let's get in the third period here in game 1 with the Rangers up 9-0. Or 8-0. 8-0, right? What's the score? Oh, to 8-0. So yeah, start of the third period here at MSG here in game 1. 8-0 Rangers. I thought it said 9-0, but it's actually 8-0. So I almost said 9-0 like one time or something. I'm not sure, but either way, it's 8-0 Rangers. Here's Barzal, lost the puck. Here's Letty, got through everyone, not everyone. Flip and didn't miss anything. You might have possibly missed me intercepting it, the puck, but I did intercept it on the pass by Letty. Here I go, it's Zibanejad. And pass to 71, he scores! Assist for Vinny J, and that was, not sure who that was. It wasn't Zibanejad or Panarin. Seen that sign like 5 times now, but it's Justin Faulk. First goal of the playoffs for him. In real life, I think he's on the Blues. He's a defenseman, but it's his first Stanley Cup playoff goal this year. I think he already had one in his career, but first Stanley Cup playoff goal this year for him, assisted by me. And here's Letty, 9-0 now. It's actually 9-0 now. Rangers, 2 minutes into the third. And actually, we don't have the putt. I thought we did. Here's Barzal, lost the putt. And here's Letty. I tried to hit him, but missed him. Shot, score. I was out of position because I tried to hit him, missed him. And then I was chasing, and Letty scores. I believe that was glove side on Shesterkin. First Stanley Cup playoff goal this year for Letty, not in his career, though. And there goes Shesterkin shutout. So unfortunately, we won't do a playoff shutout. That was glove side on Shesterkin. It's now 9-1. Yeah, I mean, I think when I went to hit him, well, I missed him, so then I was behind him. And also, I went the wrong way there, sorry about that. I missed him, and also I believe I bumped Panarin, so then Panarin was probably like a stride and a half behind him. I was probably like 3 strides, and Letty point-blank range, but also that player right there could literally turn around and try to block him. I'm not sure who that is. Well, Faulk's the guy that's right there. It's, that's Trumba, the guy that could turn around and try to play the puck. Instead, he doesn't, and then Letty snipes it short side from point blank, a wrist shot from point blank range, and it's sniped glove side. It's just third in. There goes a shutout. Still 9-1 Rangers though. 17-16 to go. Assisted by Barzal and Bailey. Here's Barzal, and Barzal has got hit the Mars. And here's Pajot, I believe that was it. Here's Letty, passed it to Pollock. Here's Barzal again, and I had to hit my own die. I tried to hit the puck carrier, but unfortunately I hit my own die, or bumped him. To Pochette, 16 minutes to down in the third. Here's Zibanejad, lost a putt. Here we go, to the slot! I just got killed! I just got sandwiched. And then I'll sit to the bench. 15 minutes to down. My overall is A-. I have to have, I think, 3 goals, 2 assists. And 10:29 to down in the game. It's still 9-1 Rangers. We're on a cruise to a game 1 victory and be 3 wins away from moving on to the second round here in the 2021 Stanley Cup playoffs. And it's an interception or a turnover. 9:40 remaining. And up ahead to me. This could be a breakaway. It's blue right by number 10. Backhander score. Number 4 for Vinny J. 6th point of the game, but definitely 4th goal of the game. And it is now 10-1 Rangers. Yeah, 4 goals, 2 assists. So I have 6 points. That was my 6th. That was Vinny J's 6th point. Look at that. Nick Letty, who's sort of the only goal for the Islanders, has a -6 for plus minus. I have a +7. So like I said, I have 4 goals, 2 assists. So that goal right there was my Vinny J's 6th point. 9:11 remaining. 10-1 Rangers. Assisted by Faulk and Trumba. Here we go. Here we go to me, and that did not work. Back to me though. Another shot. Stopped by Dreider, which I think is a little younger than Craig Anderson. So in real life, I forgot what team. He was on the Capitals last year, and he actually started some of the innings for the Caps in the first round after I think Vanacek got hurt in game 1, so Anderson started like 3 games of that series. There were 8 minutes remaining. Sorry if the TV gets cut off or the camera gets crooked. Remember the screen on the TV moves, the screen on the camera moves, so if the TV does get cut off or if the camera's crooked, I'll try to fix it as soon as I can. but obviously I'm playing, so it's hard to fix it, but I'll try to fix it as soon as I can. Here's Everly, and I just killed him! That might have been another fight. Here's Everly, who's somehow not dead. Here's Mayfield, just saved by Shesterkin with 6:06 remaining. I killed Beverly. Or, I don't know what's his name. Or whatever, or Everly, that's who I killed. Here we go to me, and I hit the state of the defender. But lucky for me, it went to Trumba. Here we go. That was intercepted by Mayfield. I don't think that was going to me. I think it was going to the guy that's cutting. And that was intercepted. Up to me. A lot of congestion here in the middle of the ice. Shot. Glove save. Or a blocker saying the rebound is put in by Zibanejad. I've seen that sign like 7 times now. First goal of the playoffs for Zibanejad. I don't think it's his first career style at a playoff goal, but it's first this year after the blocker save by Drider. 2 juice. He went to the slot. Zibanejad hits it home, or hits it in. And it's now 11-1 Rangers, 4:46 remaining. That should be the game, probably. No, it's not. Minute 18 remaining in the third. Still 11-1 Rangers. It's 4-on-4 for 39 more seconds. There's a minute 18 to go in the game. I'm at left one because it's 4-on-4. They're out hitting us. Here's Letty up ahead to Bailey, and I just hit the boards. Here we have 30 seconds to go in the 4-on-4 session, or 25 seconds to go here, 4-on-4. There's a minute to go in the game. Shot! Score! Blocker sign on Drider. 12-1. Why do I have to keep... And it's Patrick Nemeth. His first playoff goal this year. He obviously is a veteran, so I think he's got one before, especially with Dallas, because he was in Dallas for some time. That was exactly 1 minute to go in the third period. 22 seconds to go during the 22 seconds to go here in this 4-on-4 segment, or 4-on-4 period. That was assisted by me and D'Angelo, I believe that's what it said. Here we go! Shot through traffic! Not through, but stopped by the goaltender. 5 seconds to go on 4-on-4, and then someone might have a power play after this, I'm not sure. Probably. And it looks like the Islanders have a power play for 45 more seconds. There's 36 seconds remaining in the game. Looks like now I'm off. The only reason I was on was for that 4-on-4 period. And that is your game. Rangers win 12-1. Sturgeon, unfortunately, they had that one goal, so no playoff shutout. But he does his first career playoff win, because it said he was 0-1 and 1 star or 1 career playoff star. Yeah, his first career playoff win. There's a salute by the fans, or there's a salute by the players to the fans. And well, game 1 is in the dub, or Rangers did the game 1 dub, and we are 3 wins away from winning. And we are 3 wins away from moving on to the second round. Next episode of the series, like I said, will be the first elimination game for either team in the series. Panarin's a second star. I'm not sure it was a third, but I had 4 goals, 4 assists. Letty had a -7, by the way. He was the Islanders player scored the only goal for the Islanders. I didn't play the most minutes, but I played 28 minutes, 27 seconds, 4 goals, 4 assists, 8 points, and a +9 for +minus 15 shots. So out of the 12 goals, I was on the ice for 9 of them. Pretty good game. Goals, scored them 5-0 in the first, 3-0 in the second, 4-1 in the third. Outshot them 19-7 in the first, 18-12 in the second, and 12-9 in the third. So decent. Total shots are 49-28 in favor of us. Face-offs, 8-7 in favor of us in the first, 10-4 in favor of the Islanders in the second, and 10-6 in favor of the Islanders in the third. And total face-offs 27-18 in favor of them. Of the Islanders, but obviously we still won. Obviously, goals, like I said, 5-0, 3-0, 4-1, total 12-1. So, yeah. First, I assume I was the first star of the game. I didn't show it when I was on the other screen, but we win game 1, 12-1 over the Islanders. Here, the Rangers beat the Islanders 12-1 in game 1 at Madison Square Garden, and they're 3 wins away from the second round. They're 3 wins away from moving on to the second round of the 2021 Stanley Cup playoffs. Next episode of the series, I'm not sure when it's going to be in real life, but in this game, it will be the first elimination game for either. In this next episode of the series, I'm not sure when it's going to be in real life, but in this game, it will be the first elimination game for either team. in this series, no matter if it's elimination day for us or the Islanders. Hopefully it's Islanders, though. Okay, time with on the board. Time with on the board. If you have tips out the like button, subscribe if you have any entire mom, dad, grandmother, fans, idols, pets, friends about the videos. You know, I'm gonna see you in episode number 10 of this Vinny J NHL 21 Via Pro Series. See you in episode number 10. And you don't want to bait in Endo Rangers.